When most people think about powerful weapons in Fallout 76, they don't picture the humble assault rifle. It's been around since the start, often overlooked in favor of flashy, heavy weapons or meta-dominating legendaries. But what if I told you that, with the right build and a brand new shield-breaking trick, the assault rifle can hold its own against some of the toughest enemies in Appalachia? Today, I'm going to walk you through how this works, why the Tesla cannon plays such a key role, and how you can set up a loadout that feels almost broken in the best way possible. Let's start with the basics. The assault rifle is one of the most reliable ballistic weapons in Fallout 76, but it's rarely considered top tier. The real magic happens when you combine it with a shield-breaking setup that uses the Tesla cannon alongside limb damage perks and resilient legendary rolls. With this combo, you're not just firing bullets, you're tearing through shields faster than most enemies can react. Now here's how it plays out. You open with the assault rifle, take a few shots, and then move straight into reloading. With the buffs, mutations, and legendary perks stacked properly, your damage resistance climbs over 1,400 points. That's right, well above the threshold where you can start reflecting or deflecting insane amounts of damage back at enemies. It's like turning defense into offense. The armor setup remains consistent. 2 reflective pieces paired with 3 limit-breaking pieces. Those limit-breaking effects aren't fully functioning at the moment, which is unfortunate, but even without them, this build is pushing incredible numbers. Now let's talk about buffs. You're going to want all of the usual combat-oriented boosts, gun damage from magazines like Awesome Tails, bubblehead bonuses for even more ballistic output, and a stack of smaller buffs from consumables. Even mutations can be controlled or suppressed to maximize output without compromising survivability. The result is a streamlined buff package that amplifies the assault rifle far beyond its base stats. Perks and legendary cards make this even stronger. Your setup will look familiar if you followed other endgame builds, stacking rifleman cards, bloody mess for raw output, and the legendary perks tuned to reinforce both offense and survivability. When I tested this, the results shocked me. Using the scoped variant of the assault rifle, combined with stealth mechanics, I realized it doesn't even need stealth boys. The Abomination rifle and scoped assault setup are already quiet enough that you can clear solo runs without blowing your cover. And here's where things get really wild. The Tesla cannon, built with limb damage rolls and resilient stars, is your secret weapon. Shield breaking with this cannon is brutally effective. In testing, I was able to strip down enemy shields in just 2 deep blasts. That's insanely fast compared to most conventional methods. Once those shields drop, the assault rifle becomes the star of the show, pouring out damage while you reload and repeat the cycle. The numbers speak for themselves. I've seen damage ticks that look almost unfair. Reload canceling and timing your shots properly lets you maintain constant pressure. With the Tesla cannon as your opener, the assault rifle finishes the fight. And if you don't already own a rare legendary like the unyielding flamethrower or another high-end scoped weapon, this build still holds its own. Even with a 3-star rifle lacking pinpoint legendary effects, you can bring down serious targets faster than expected. Let me paint the picture of how it feels in live combat. You spawn in, pop your buffs, scope in with the assault rifle, and chip away until you're ready to reload. While that animation runs, the Tesla cannon fires, hammering the shield. Within seconds, the shield collapses. Switch back to the rifle and unload. You'll watch enemies stagger as reflected damage punishes them, while your ballistic shots land. It feels smooth, it feels powerful, and honestly, it makes the assault rifle fun again. Testing this setup against bosses, the results are consistent. Damage resistance at over 1,400 makes you feel tanky. Reflective armor adds another layer of safety, while the Tesla cannon chews through defenses like they're paper. It's not just viable, it's competitive with some of the most popular meta builds right now. Of course, this all depends on having the right buffs active. Smaller bonuses like the bubblehead gun damage boost or consumables may not look impressive on their own, but stacked together, they make a huge difference. The same goes for perks. Every percentage stacks, every minor buff matters, and when combined, they push the assault rifle well past expectations. What surprised me most was the balance between offense and survivability. Usually in Fallout 76, when you chase maximum damage, you sacrifice tankiness. With this shield-breaking setup, it feels like you're doubling up. You're tanky enough to stand toe-to-toe with big enemies, while still dishing out massive damage numbers. That's the kind of balance players are always chasing, and it's why this combo feels so strong. If you've been sleeping on the assault rifle, now's the time to dust it off. Pair it with the Tesla cannon, line up your buffs and perks, and suddenly you've got a build that feels fresh and devastating. Shield-breaking tech might sound like a niche mechanic, but when executed correctly, it opens up entirely new strategies. So let's recap in plain language. The assault rifle, combined with shield-breaking Tesla cannon tech, turns into a monster. Damage resistance over 1400 means survivability is off the charts. Reflective and limit-breaking armor add extra defense, even if not all effects are functioning perfectly. Buffs from magazines, bubble heads, consumables, and perks stack into a powerful synergy. The Tesla cannon strips shields in record time, and the scoped assault rifle cleans up with surprisingly high DPS. Even if you don't have rare legendaries, a solid 3-star rifle can perform with this build. It's flexible, it's powerful, and it's fun. The numbers don't lie. When you see how fast shields melt, and when you watch those damage ticks fly, it feels like cheating, but it's not. It's just using Fallout 76's mechanics in a clever way. And that's the beauty of this game. With the right setup, even overlooked weapons can shine. If you test this build yourself, I want to hear about it. How fast were you able to strip shields? What kind of assault rifle roll are you running? And are you pairing it with stealth or going loud? Drop your results in the comments so we can compare setups. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more Fallout 76 guides, because I've got even crazier builds and farming methods coming soon. With shield-breaking Tesla cannon tech and the trusty assault rifle, you've got a build that flips the script on what's possible in Appalachia. And the best part? It's not locked behind impossible RNG. With the right planning and smart farming, you can put this together today and start dominating tomorrow.